Okay, I'm really excited about this next intervention. It's called the level system, and it basically is designed to set up rewards for joy, for staying clean, and also doing, staying out of trouble. And when I said that, you did kind of throw out
I don't understand. I mean, she should be staying clean. That's what's expected of a teenage girl. I mean, her parents would be so disappointed if they knew that she was on drugs now. I don't understand why we should be rewarding her for doing something that is expected of her. I mean, culturally, I just can't even imagine. I mean, no one gets. I never got rewards for staying off of drugs. I was clean my whole life.
It's fantastic. What is it that you think is, in particular, that could go wrong with providing her rewards
I just
for
think
doing well?
that's giving her an excuse, and we're decreasing her motivation. Now she's only going to be staying clean because she's getting a reward for it, and then later in life she's not going to be getting rewards for staying clean. We're going to be teaching her that she's always going to be getting some kind of benefit for staying off of drugs. That's not how life works.
Well, let me ask you, do you get benefits for staying off of drugs? Is there benefits
No
in
one
life?
gives me anything for staying off of drugs. I'm clean every day. No, I
get-
don't get
You get
little
natural
treats
ones,
and-
right?
What do you mean by that?
Well, what are your natural rewards that you get?
I don't understand.
Well, now that you're clean, you've been clean, right?
I've been clean my whole life.
Have you had a pretty good life?
I would say so. Yeah, I have a
Okay.
good job, and my husband. I have a good relationship.
So you have
and-
gotten rewards. You've gotten natural rewards, correct?
I mean, I guess if that's what you consider a reward.
Uh-huh. Well, do you?
I mean, I think that's a natural product of my hard work and of being successful in my job and of treating my husband well and of being a good person. I think those are all natural consequences. Yeah.
Have you had any issues with drugs in the past?
No, I never. I always stayed away from that. I just
Okay.
can't even imagine. I mean,
So you were fortunate to be able to kind of move in that direction where you had, good things happening to you
I
and
had a good
doing
upbringing. I
things.
mean, it's really unfortunate that her parents would never allowed her to use drugs if they were still alive. I just can't even believe it. They would be so disappointed.
Right. And she had some really, rough things that happened to her, right? And those, like you said, you had a good upbringing. Things went smoothly. For her, she went through some really tough times, and now she's gotten, unfortunately, involved with some peers that are using, and she's using drugs, and so she's got a lot of things that have kind of, brought her down a little bit.
That's true.
And so, this is she might need rewards to kind of get that, that initial motivation, and then the hope is that natural rewards like the ones that you experience will come in. What do you think?
I mean, I guess I understand what she's saying, and yeah, my parents wouldn't, they didn't really believe in that, but I mean, Chelsea doesn't really care, and I think she said she thinks that I should get rewards too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, and I see your point as well. So maybe what'll happen is we'll be fading these out, and I should have emphasized that earlier. That this would be just to get us a jump start.
Okay. Well, I just want her to see that, being clean is a reward in itself. I don't want her to just expect that she's going to get, a sticker or a lollipop every time she comes home clean. So I want her to kind of have her self-motivation to do that.
Okay. Sounds good. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okay. Well, I think this is really going to go great for you, Joy, because you do have a supportive family. Although it's small, you've got just your brother and your sister-in-law and your brother, and now Jill's just moved into the family, and you really seem like you're, obviously we've just met, but it seems like you've really got her interested in a good way, just by being
I've
here.
known her since she was a baby. I mean, I've just seen her grow, and I'm just, I'm so saddened by what's going on right now because I have such high expectations of her. She's such a bright girl.
What do you think about that?
I feel like I don't want to let her down.
Okay. Well, that's important, and you mentioned that earlier about your family, that you really find that to be very important to you, and we're gonna do that, but you know, right now, I don't want you focused on letting people down. I want you to focus in the positive about, doing all the things that you can, and that's going to be part of this. We're going to really line up all the things that will be some of the behaviors that you'll, gradually move up to, I think, and get rewards for them initially, and then those rewards will naturally fade off, and they'll be replaced with life kind of, important things. And as you develop your social networks, I think that's really going to, go in a good way too. It's not to say you don't have social networks right now. You have very strong ones, with some of your friends, but we're going to try to involve, friends that are, going to be help supporting you with your goals too. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
All right.
definitely want to get our way from those friends that
All right.
cause trouble.
Do you guys have any questions or comments? Okay, super.